Water? What's the big deal about drinking water? It's alright. Well, I beg to differ. There are 3 reasons why it's important to have water. Stay tuned and I'll tell you why. Hi everybody, hey, it's Alan with Big Al Vids. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited. I've got a little bit to share today with you about something that I've learned over the years. There are a few things that when it comes to drinking water that are important. Today, when I'm out sometimes and I talk to people, a lot of times that discussion comes up, that topic comes up, and we talk a little bit about it. And I find out that there's a lot of people, when it comes to drinking water, that's just not within their diet. If it is, they just don't drink enough of it. So, you know, just from a personal experience with using it and the benefits that it shared with me today, I want to share that with you. There are 3 reasons why I think that's important that you have to have water within your diet, especially from a physical fitness standpoint. If you're working out or if you're doing anything strenuous, for me, there are 3 things. Number 1 is, it should be a simple one, is that it hydrates. Water is a hydrator, and you should drink it for that purpose. A lot of times people drink soft drinks, or they drink juices, they may drink some type of other fluid, sports drink, and they call themselves hydrating. Well, there's a little thing about that. If you do, generally, if you take that and it is outside of anything outside of just having water, your body it can react like it's food and try to digest it. So you may have a portion of that which hydrates you or gets you a little fluid in you, but the main purpose of water is to actually hydrate you. And so that is why we should be drinking it, to get our minerals and to stay hydrated. You can run into a lot of problems, when you're dehydrated, and that's not where we want to go, especially when you work out. It only stands to reason that if you're out and you're putting your body under a lot of stress and you're working it, when it tries to cool itself, it uses that liquid to expel to try to cool you down. If you don't have that liquid, then you're gonna have some problems somewhere. Your body's not gonna be able to cool itself, number 1. So you need to be able to try, but you need to be able to have a mechanism in place, take that which is needed to allow yourself, your body to cool. Drinking water does that. It hydrates you. Number 2, it is a lubricant. So you just think of anything that's mechanical, any type of like your car, if the wheels that turn it, those mechanisms, that equipment that's in place wasn't lubricated, what would happen is you get a lot of friction, and then it would get real hot. Then you'd have some problems there. You might have a wheel fall off, or you just might have your engine blow up. But there are certain fluids that are put in certain parts of a vehicle that help to lubricate it. So much the same way, water does the same thing. You have to drink it with the intended purpose of keeping your organs, your inner workings, your gut area, your joints lubricated. It acts in that way to keep things just moving, to keep things to help with your mobility and all those different areas. So if you do not drink enough water, you may have problems. You may have problems with your joints. You might have problems, like a pain somewhere or whatever. And then when you get it checked out, you find out, one of the questions asked is, hey, how much water are you drinking? So you can just be having complications from that. But you definitely want to drink it for the lubrication aspect. Finally, and this is one of the things that I think a lot of people kind of overlook, and it seems to be a simple one right before our eyes, but we always seem to kind of overlook it. That last and final point is that water simply cleanses. Now, I always ask these people, when I talk to them or they say something to me and we get on that discussion about water, I try to break it down as simple as I can. And one of the questions that I ask is that, what do we use to take care of cleansing the outside of our bodies? And of course, it comes back to water. So in the same sense, you drink water for that same purpose, which is to cleanse your inside, your gut area, your intestinal tract. It helps to keep all that stuff fluid and to keep it cleansed. You think of it on a cellular level, even though we take in physically the food, once it's broken down, your cells take in that food as well. Yeah, that's why we're trying to eat, so that we can get the nutrients that we need to keep going. Well, when you take those nutrients in, and then after they're digested, your cells get fed, they get satisfied, but then in the same sense, they also have to evacuate as well and release waste. So when it comes to all that, you need a mechanism that helps with the flow of all of that, and drinking water does all of that. So as simple as that, drinking water, it cleanses, and it's that is one of the most important aspects of drinking water, and that's to keep things cleansed. Not only on the outside, I mean, we use it for our hair, washing your hair, your body, and clothes, so, but we never think of drinking it, to help cleanse and keep things cleansed within us. So those 3 points, keeping hydrated, it lubricates us from within our joints and all, and then it helps us to stay cleansed as well. Now, you might be one that says, hey man, I have a rough time drinking water. I just can't, seem like I drink water, it's just nasty to me or whatever. Well, what I say to that is like, hey man, you're gonna have to get over that. You're gonna have to press, you're gonna have to do something, find some mechanism, find something that will get you to start drinking water. It is key if you're trying to get, do anything with physical fitness, getting in that realm, you try to get the body that you're looking for. Water is key, man, a key mechanism. And just not from the physical fitness standpoint, just from good health, man. You're just good health. You need to drink water. So you're going to have to suck it up. You're going to have to man up, girl up, do what you got to do, and then drink that water. So that's the whole thing with drinking the water. So when it's all said and done, you have those 3 points that I brought out. You have to recognize that you're going to have it's going to hydrate you, it's going to cleanse you, and it's going to lubricate you. So I hope you got something out of it. You can only do like 1 or 2 bottles. They encourage you to do 64 ounces worth for a day. When you got 24 hours in a day, so if you need to drink 1 bottle or 2 bottles, that's cool. You need to drink more. I generally sip on it from the time I get up in the morning. I'm already got bottles there, man. I'm going to town. I'm not guzzling it. I'm just including it, sipping it as the day goes on. Now, depending on if I've worked out or if I've eaten something, then I'm doing the same thing. I'm still sipping on it and drinking. I'm not guzzling it most of the time. I'm just sipping on it, making sure it's there and it's available. So there's some keys you got to do, to make sure it's there. That way we take away your excuse on it, But it all boils down to you yourself taking care of yourself, and it's all about having good health. So I hope you got something out of it. Let me know what you think. BigAlYall2017@gmail.com. That's my email. Leave me an email. Let me know, some thoughts on it. And see something else or talk about something else. I have the Big Al Vids, of course. It's my YouTube channel where I always kind of share some things to help from a physical fitness standpoint. And I also write some things on a blog. I have a blog set up, asimple-view.blog. That is asimple-view.blog. Asimple, one word, -view.blog. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Just take a peek at it, see what's going on. I normally share and put in writing some of the things I do videos on. So I'm glad you're here. I appreciate it. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned to the next time.